Hi, I'm Maral. If you love cinema and movie, this is your channel. So don't go anywhere. Be with me and subscribe me.
Okay, guys, I want to talk about Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but not a movie. So, please, if you forget to subscribe me and be with me. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is an American spy comedy television series created by Francisca Sloan and Donald Glover, inspired by the 2005 film that premieres on Amazon Prime Video. Mr. and Mrs. Smith follows John and Jane, a married couple who are secretly highly skilled assassins. In the season final, after a series of failed missions, they face a dangerous fight against a rival assassin couple, the high risk Smiths. I can say that Mr. and Mrs. Smith is the platonic idea of a movie to TV adaptation. The new Amazon Prime Video original series is based on the Doug Liman directed, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie led 2005 film of the same name, and it doesn't deviate much from the formula established by its source material. It is like the movie that inspired it, a trailer about a couple, John and Jane Smith, who just so happen to be paid assassins. In Lehman's Mr. and Mrs. Smith, though, Brad Pitt as John and Angelina Jolie as Jane don't realize they are both spies. It is discovery of their shared profession, in fact, that nearly tears their marriage apart. And I think it's the part of the beauty of the film, and we can see it in the series. As I say, the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith inverts that promise. Its pilot follows John and Jane ambitions for hire mercenaries as they are knowingly paired up to pose as a married couple. And it isn't long before their fake relationship becomes a real one. This simple change allows the series to take a different approach to the same themes about love, work, and trust that are present in its film in 2005, and with 8 episodes to tell its story. It's able to explore its characters' and noisy relationship far more deeply than a 2 hour feature film ever could. Don't you agree or not? Okay, the final. I think the series' first season isn't perfect, but Mr. and Mrs. Smith nonetheless emerges as the rare movie to TV adaptation that actually seems worthwhile. It's as entertaining and straightforward as everyone familiar with the film that inspired it will want it to be. But it also isn't afraid to experiment and go to places that are unexpectedly weird, raw, and goofy. I think it can entertain you and bring you to its world. It's good for me to see it. What do you think about it? Can you tell me, please? Thank you for being with me and listening to me. Don't forget, subscribe and be with me.